Turn me around, keep pressing on, 'cause my soul is heavy now. Cause my soul is heaven bound.
Man, what is going on? What is happening with my Raider family, man? You are back for another episode here of the Raider Rundown, man. And today, you already know what time it is, man. We're going to be giving our opinions. We're going to be going over the 53-man roster today, right? I know a lot of people done already went through it, but of course, we got to go through it in that rundown detail. We made some signings. There's some rumors, right? And all type of extras. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get this intro started and let's get the show cracking. What is going on? What's happening? What is the deal with my people, man? Y'all already know what's happening. You're back for another Raider Rundown episode, man. Today, like I said, we going over that 53-man. Y'all already know what time it is. Before we start any show, y'all, we got to go with the regular schedule program and make sure you guys are tapping on that like button, tapping on that subscribe button as well. Hit on that subscribe button if you're feeling what you're hearing, more or less. You don't have to agree with what we're saying. As long as we can have good football talk. Y'all know what it is, man. So make sure y'all showing that love, showing that support. And of course, it wouldn't be irregularly scheduled programming if we didn't tell you. We close to the 3K, man. We getting there. We creeping ever slowly but surely. We getting close to that 3K. So once we do hit it, y'all already know the deal, man. We giving away that Geno Smith jersey. Whenever we do hit it, we giving it away. Hopefully, at that time, he playing MVP level. So when you do get the jersey, right, you're proud to wear it, you're proud to show it off. You already know what time it is. But let's go ahead, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, man. Y'all already know what time it is, bro. Before we even get down to the whole news, rumors, all the extra, bro, y'all know what we got to do here, man. We already got some family in the chat. So we're going to go ahead and tap in with the first little segment of the day, man. Gotta hit that roll call, man. You already know what time it is, man. Give a shout out to all my family that is in the chat. My dog, Micah Parsons in the building, man. What's going on, big dog? Salute to him, man. He got a show. If y'all don't know, he got a show, BTB at 7 o'clock, man. Very special guest, man. Got the boy Mo on there. All right, so y'all already know what time it is. Make sure after this, tune into that and tune into my dogs on the connection as well, man. We got so many shows rocking around this network, man. Y'all, you know, it's not even funny, bro. So much real Raider content y'all should be tapping into. For real, man. My 2 cents in the building, man. What's going on with you, big dog? Appreciate you for showing up. Huey P. What's going on, big dog? Protect the Shield, a.k.a. my dog, a.k.a. man, what they call it over there, man? The Pink Wellness Bandit. What's going on, big dog? What's happening with the family, man? Appreciate you for being here, man, as always, bro. Bloody Raider, man. What's going on? Regular season couldn't come soon enough. Thanks for seeing us through all off season. Hey, And I appreciate you for being with me all season, man. I think this year 3. Yeah, this year 3. I done been on this YouTube landscape, man. Still feel a little fresh, but at the end of the day, bro, we gonna go full effect, man. Year 3, we gonna keep going strong. Billy Davis in the building, man. What's going on, Billy? Salute to you, big dog. Appreciate you for being here. Chill Ray. What's going on, boy? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Who else we got? Oh, Midnight Rose. Midnight Rose. Salute to all my people, man. Y'all already know the deal, man. Make sure you guys, if you haven't tapped into the chat already, man, tap into the chat. Tap into the conversation, man. The show don't move without y'all, without the family tapping in. So it was busy, right? It was a busy day, of course. Y'all know me, man. I'll go on at some times when news break, immediately. But, I like to take a little time, man. Sleep on things. Reflect on some things, right? And then come out here and give y'all an honest assessment, right? Y'all, that's how I like to do things. So it was a flurry of moves yesterday. If I'd have came on here yesterday, I probably would have said something reckless. So today we're going to come on in with some realistic views, right? So before we get to talking about, the 53 and getting all into it, let's talk about some of the signings that we made. All right. Now, if y'all was with me, I think Monday or whatever, y'all already see what I saw about Jakobi Meyers. But if not, I'll give you my solo take. That's number one. All right. Number one, we have Jakobi Meyers requesting a trade, right? The other day. He requested a trade the other day. So of course, everybody's been talking about this, right? We already know the deal. You done heard probably from multiple creators, but Rundown's take on this, you already know, bro. Giving away Jakobi Meyers makes 0 sense. It makes 0 sense. It's a week before the season. You feel what I'm saying? It makes 0 sense for us to do. Not only is he our best receiver, right, this year, he's the most reliable one, of course. But as far as showing how it can be done as a professional, he's tippy top of the list on the team, dog. You feel what I'm saying? If there's anybody I would want our young receivers to learn from how to go about your business, it's Jakobi Meyers. You feel what I'm saying? It is Jakobi Meyers. I know some people came out and were like, well, we don't need Jakobi. We don't this and we don't that. And because of a signing we made, we don't need him. I genuinely disagree with that, dog. I genuinely disagree. Yes, we signed Amari Cooper. We're going to talk about that. If you tell me that Amari Cooper is an addition to having Jakobi as well, I'm all for it. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense. And then we'll talk about what that means if that is the case. But it does. I do like that. But if you're telling me that he's a Jakobi Meyers replacement, you can miss me all the way with that. Miss me all the way left with that, dog. No way, shape, or form is Amari Cooper a suitable replacement for Jakobi Meyers, dog. No way, shape, or form. I don't care what anybody says, bro. You know what I mean? There might be some people I may disagree with, but it is what it is, bro. There's no way you could tell me right now at 31 with 32 years old, Amari Cooper is better than Jakobi Meyers right now. Stop. No, that's not the case. And we got to address this as well, man. When it comes to Raider fans, bro, we got to stop this shit. All right. Now, there are certain instances where the slander is 100% warranted, right? You look at a certain number 17 that used to be here. My dog disagrees, but I don't care. The slander, bring all the pitchforks and torches that way. I don't give a damn. He deserves that. But there are certain times, bro, as a fan base, when we trade a player, whatever the case, all of a sudden that player is no longer good, right? The player sucks all of a sudden. Oh man, he wants to get traded out of here. Well, he fucking sucks. He's trash, man. Get him out of here. But 2 months ago, we were singing the man's praise. Guess what? They did it with Max Crosby too, right? Jakobi is a small scale thing of what we've done it with as a fan base. I remember, right? Pepperidge Farm remembers when Max Crosby was going with his contract shit, and some of the fans were saying the very same thing. Well, trade Max, man. I mean, he didn't do shit last year. I mean, who cares? We'll find more. You need to stop that. You need to stop that, bro. It sounds clownish when motherfuckers do that, bro. Stop it. And we do it as Raider fans a lot, bro. I get it. We feel scorned or whatever at certain times, bro. But we understand that a player is good in certain times, especially in this situation, right? Especially in this situation, we know that this player is good. This player has never caused us any type of gripe when we talking about Jakobi Meyers. But we were quick when we heard that he wanted his just due to say he wasn't that good, which is wild, bro, which is wild. And this is what I'm saying. The reason I'm sitting up here and preaching like that and saying that is because not only 12 hours later, right? We get this news and video. I don't even know if it's 12 hours later. It might be sooner than that. Might be even sooner than that. But we get this news and video. Look who that is on the far left, huh? Still at practice. Still practicing even after the whole shit is going down, bro. So anybody that's disrespecting this man and the way he go about his business, hey, that's on you, bro, if that's how you want to operate. But at the end of the day, we call a spade here, man. The trade request is probably not serious as like, I don't want to be here. It's more of, hey, man, we've been talking about this goddamn contract for the whole offseason. We probably didn't reach the boiling point, right? We probably didn't reach the point where the negotiations had gotten to a point where on Jakobi's side, he feel maybe disrespected. In a way, we've seen it happen all throughout the NFL. I mean, shit, they Trey Henderson all around. The way to speed that up and to actually say, nah, I'm serious about wanting this money, trade request, right? Trade request. And Spy Tech came out today, and we'll talk about a little bit of his stuff, but Spy Tech came out today, and he immediately was like, nah, we're not trying, we want to keep Jakobi. Usually, if a team is like really done with that player and that player comes out with a trade request, you're not hearing the GM talk about, we're going to find something and we hope to find something soon and all that. You're not hearing that. They're going to trade his ass. So, yeah, Jakobi's team called bluff is what it sounds like to me. Jakobi's team called bluff, and we jumped. They did, and which we should, rightfully so. I mean, we're going to look at the fucking roster, bro. And I don't know how anybody could say we would be fine trading Jakobi Meyers and getting rid of him a week before the season. I just don't understand it. But hey, like I said, we need to stop the slander campaigns, bro, because look at this. 12 hours later. We don't, like, as a fan base, we speculate on a lot of shit. That's all we can do is speculate. We don't know the full things. I mean, some of us may have certain information here or there, but you know what I mean? Like, all we can do is speculate. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? So while it's going down, while the trade and everything is going down, let's just see it unfold in that situation. Let's see it unfold and see what goes down. But long and short of it, bro, trading Jakobi Meyers makes 0 sense. It makes 0 sense. I don't even think they're going to do it. My guesstimation is that he's going to get paid. And the guesstimation around the number is probably around like 21 to 25 mil is where I'm guessing at. I think Jakobi gets paid around 21 to 25 mil, somewhere around there, right? Which is fair. If he gets paid 23 mil, shit, Deebo Samuel is making 23 mil. I think he's better than Deebo Samuel. I don't care. I don't care what nobody tells you. He's better than Deebo. Calvin Ridley's making 23 mil. They're around the same thing to me. To be honest with you, they're around the same thing. So that is fair for Jakobi to make that bread. I'm not mad at that at all. Now, if we start creeping in the 30 ranges, somebody smoking that dope. Yeah. Somebody on that dog food, you over there talking about 30 mil. Nah, we not on that. But it seems good, right? Now, of course, we got some more news going down. Raiders made another signing as well, right? They made a signing, and it seems like it was a move that we kind of, hey, Jakobi asked for a trade, and now you make this sign of retaliation, right? It's a retaliation move. John came out today, and that's what I'm saying. Jacoby's gonna get his money because Spy Tech came out today quick. It was like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Nah, it was a major coincidence. Now he could be lying. He could be lying his ass off, but I think it was a coincidence as well. But before we get into this signing, because I want to hear his take on that. We got another special guest in the building as well, man. Of course, right? Definitely love to do the show with my brethren, man. I had to get one of my brethren on today, man. Of course, he about to go live at 7 o'clock as well with the connection, but he decided to grace me with his presence today, man. And we're gonna do a little half State of the Nation, of course. But none other than my guy Cheeto in the building. What's going on, dog?
What up, dog?
Hey, I can't complain. Certain player that got signed yesterday, I have a certain disdain for. You already know what time it is. But regardless, I don't think we need to be up in arms though. I think Jakobi gonna get his money. Like I said, he gonna get his bread. Spytech pressure today told me that Jakobi getting his bread. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, especially if he wasn't lying when he said that they already had Cooper on their mind, that it wasn't like a counter move. Then it makes sense. Yeah.
And I fully believe that. I fully believe that too because there's
I want to run down.
Account
I want to
Twitter,
believe
the Ricky account.
Yeah. I want to believe them, but I don't know how to believe these motherfuckers
the Ricky
no more.
Account, though, I know, true, but that one Ricky account on Twitter be on it, bro. He said it like 3 months ago that the Raiders was talking to Amari Cooper, and lo and behold, right, it come out today.
We talked about that too, right? When they first started talking about him, like
we did.
We thought
as
about
soon
him coming over
as
here.
he tweeted that. As soon as he tweeted that, it was a couple months. I could even pull it up. As soon as he tweeted that, I know we discussed it in the group chat. We was like, oh no, I don't know about that. And that's how the conversation started. But he seemed to have it tracked. So I fully believe that, which is fine. You know what I mean? Which is fine. If that's the case, that makes me 100% feel that Jakobi gonna get that bread. He's gonna get that money.
Yeah. I hope he does get his money. I know what's wild is the 30 mil that's floating around on Sport Track. I don't even think he's asking that much, man. He's asking what he's worth right now,
Exactly. Now, Mike, we know Ricky is tweedling with that credibility if he start talking about this shit, right?
Oh yeah, I'd stay away from that.
With his credibility, he started talking about some shit like this. We don't get that this is a lie. Jay and N Galindo. What's going on with you, big dog? Appreciate you for being here as always. So, I heard only one team call for Jakobi. It was more preliminary because it was already reported we're not trying to trade him. I mean, we didn't already said it to multiple people. We was like, we're not doing
they weren't going to do it anyway, they said, right? No. Even if they did offer them something.
No.
Yeah.
And again, that's like, we got to read tea leaves as well, y'all. Y'all know what it is. If a team is telling us to pay some of the 11 mil, right?
Oh, yeah.
That means like no, we're not doing that, bro. It's just not happening.
They're just trying to see if you're just trying to get rid of him at that point. Like if you're willing to eat that contract, you just want him out of here.
And that's what we just talked about before you even got on, y'all. For you even got on, Cheeto, that's exactly what I said. You're gonna know if a team want to trade him over. It's easy.
Yeah,
it's easy. If we really wanted to get rid of him, y'all don't think we was gonna eat that 11 mil? Hell yeah, that's
you would take. They boom.
Now, thankfully, that's the one good thing Telesco did while he was here is not eat that Tay contract. He made the Jets take that contract.
Yeah, that part. So, you got out of that. Yeah.
Hey, out of all the shitty things Telesco did, well, Bowers and that is two good things. But then again, I mean, come on now, Cheeto. We Madden auto draft Bowers. You can Madden auto draft Bowers, but we had the signing that everybody was up in arms about. Very excited about yesterday, man. Per year, what is Meyers worth? Metcalf 11 mil, IU 10 mil and 25. I don't know if that's true. 11 mil.
Metcalf get more, right? Didn't they
he get more than that, bro. Jakobi worth 23. He worth 23. I can do that. That's not. I mean, of course, it's not our.
You figure what? You put him middle of the pack, wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like I said, Deebo Samuel is making 23 mil. I think he's better than Deebo Samuel.
Yeah,
I think he's better. I mean, Calvin Ridley's making that same amount of money, and I think him and Calvin Ridley are like the same thing.
Calvin got away with robbery if that's how much he's making.
That's a fact. Calvin. That's what I'm saying. Calvin Ridley's making 23, bro. Yeah, he deserves that. I think so. I mean, we'll see. Maybe we get a deal. If you get anything less than 22, oh, you're on. We're on. But this is, of course, we saw it yesterday. Amari got signed. We saw his presser.
Did you see his presser?
Did I see his presser?
Oh, there it is.
His energy was the same energy I had when he got signed.
This is kind of with the Raiders coming back here. Like, is this something you always had in the back of your mind? At some point, you wanted to be back and kind of finish what you started here?
Yeah, honestly, I always kind of had that in the back of my mind because, when I was drafted here, I felt like the expectations were high. I felt like I did okay, but I always knew, why I was drafted. You draft a guy at top 5, you know, you expect them to come and, you know, really help change the organization. And, you know, I felt like, you know, at times, you know, I showed flashes of doing that, but it wasn't to my expectations. So, like I said, you know, this time around, I feel like I have unfinished business. I definitely see the opportunity, you know, working with Gino to be able to do some great things. So I'm excited about it.
Now, I respected that part. Because he told the truth. You know what I mean? He told the truth. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be too, you know, not gonna be too harsh. Although I do think they forced him to smile for that photo op. I don't give a fuck nobody. They say, hey, bro, you gotta say cheese or something, bro. You gotta smile.
Yeah.
But look, again, I say if he is an addition to Jakobi Meyers, I like it. I really like it.
It's better that way than the replacement.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a good move. Now, if he's we're gonna replace Jakobi Meyers with Amari Cooper. Now we on that fucking Jordy Nelson, fucking John Gruden.
Yeah,
bro. Like, now we doing dumb shit to just do dumb shit.
The Javon Walker type signing.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, dog. But I mean, when you first heard it, and it sounds like he's gonna be an addition to Jakobi Meyers. So okay. So in kind of putting that together, how do you feel about the signing?
You know, it's crazy. What I caught from that was probably, I don't know if most people heard it, but he was kind of surprised that he had to practice because he had just got off the plane. And the minute I heard him say that, you're still the same motherfucker.
Thank you. I'm about to come out here right now. Hey, dog, look, I love it. I love that he's here. But he was like, nah, I'm a little sleepy. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
I can't believe it made me come practice. I was just traveling.
Bro, that's out there.
Bro.
You don't know you. you was drafted here. Bro, I was in high school last time he was here. High school.
Damn, run that. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. No. There ain't no goodwill like that here. Hell no. Get your ass out there. Practice. what did you even do last year for everybody to be like, nah, you take the week off? Boy, we got a game in 10 days. Get your ass out there, boy. See, and that's some of the shit that does scare me with this signing. It's not really his on-field shit, honestly.
No.
Because he can play, he can run routes. I'm not like anybody that can run routes always has a long career. If you think about it, bro, he's in year 11, Cheeto.
Damn.
Fucking crazy. He said that yesterday. I was like, year 11.
Yeah.
Woo. I was like, damn, I'm getting old. But I'm like, fuck. Year 11. So, but you got to think about this. Anybody, like all the receivers that can really run routes, they always have like long careers because they can run routes.
Because the speed will go away. Yeah.
Right. The speed always goes away. But if you're technical, that's why Jerry Rice played till he was like 60.
Yeah.
You see running routes and being so technical. But thing about him, dog, it's this shit with me with him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't fully buy into all that shit yet. I know some of us want to. Look here, dog. If I hear the story of you last year, you're in Buffalo, right? You got to find motivation to practice in Buffalo.
When you know they were on a Super Bowl run.
With an MVP quarterback? Man. This is the best quarterback you had in your fucking career.
In your fucking career.
You have to find the motivation to practice. No, you in year 10.
And you had Mac Hollins outplaying you in Buffalo.
You in year 10.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that. And that's what I'm saying. If you can't find motivation here, hey, big dog, you're going to need to find a crystal ball or something here, dog, by week 4. You can't find motivation in Buffalo, big dog, by week 4. You're going to be in desperation.
Maybe he didn't like the cold, dog. Maybe he just didn't like Buffalo.
Maybe. Because that might be some of it. You know what I mean? Because he's only played Oakland, Dallas. Okay.
No, he looked like he needed to be in a certain area to excel.
Yeah, I don't know. He played in Cleveland. He had some yards. You feel what I'm saying?
He did play in Cleveland, but he had Baker. But yeah.
You know, he had 1,000 yards there. I get it, bro. I get it. You know, it's fun to see. But my shit is always this. That's why I love Jakobi, bro. Say what you want. Motherfucker showed up to practice after that whole trade fiasco. Practice and still practicing, dog. That's what I love.
He still showed up. Yeah, you don't know.
Now, I told this to Mike earlier. We got good like mentors for the rookies. You go to Jakobi to learn how to professionally handle the business. I'm only looking at Amari for the routes. That's it. Watch what he does.
He got to school up Thornton on those routes.
Oh, 100%. You better, now I will say that though. Thornton, you better watch that boy closely. Watch
if
Amari.
Thornton can run the routes that Amari could, he wouldn't have been a 3rd round pick, bro.
Oh,
no 4th. Yeah.
If Thornton could run the routes Amari could, I guarantee you he'd be a top 10 pick.
Because remember when Amari came out, he ran the routes, but he also had the speed.
Oh, bro. Hey, if Thornton ran those Amari routes, bro, he'd be a top 10 pick. I don't give a fuck. Bro, the speed, you're 6'5", and you run them type of routes. Oh, yeah, that's no brainer. No brainer. But that he is the perfect mentor for Thornton because we want him to get the routes right. And that's the perfect person to watch. You know, now you can't do fully what Amari does because he's so big, it's gonna be a little different. But either way.
But is Amari the type to like Jakobi that's gonna coach up the youngsters?
Yeah.
Because you already seen his attitude about practice. Yeah. Like, is he that type of player?
Yeah.
At this point in his career. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Sins. I thought DK and all them other dudes was getting.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, I remember they renegotiated as part of the trade. Yeah.
Silver and Black Radio podcast. What's going on?
What up, Will? What's up, fam?
Sacktown Raider Mike in the building. What's going on, Sacktown?
You got that Black Hole crowd following you, big dog. See?
I know, huh? Appreciate you for being here, big dog. Hey, we growing, man. We trying to grow. We trying. Let me see. Oh, we got Jai in the building, man. Our secondary is trash. Pete likes these cornerbacks. If they struggle to cover, blame goes to Pete and Graham. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I heard someone say that. Yeah,
there's a lot of shit in here. I have bookmarked, you know. I got fucking bookmarked, bro. And I wanted Pete. This is the thing. I'm not backing down off the fact that I like Pete.
No, I'm not ready to say, oh, he's senile, but it's just the corner room, man. It makes you wonder.
It's a motherfucker that I'm like, I don't know. But then again, I remember the conversations we had early in the offseason. Cheeto, I always recall. This is year 1. We're not going to be
yeah.
We're not going to be
I know a lot of people kept saying,
said it in
win now. But we kept telling each other, like, this is going to take
a dog. Years. We had to remember. We said that shit in March before the draft. We were like, this team is not ready for no big playoff run. We just got to keep remembering that. And we'll feel better. That's it. You know what I mean? We only start getting pissed when we fall into that win now shit, Cheeto. He said, bro.
And that was our thing with Jency. Not the fact that we think he's garbage, which people get confused. Our thing was we're not ready for a back like that right now. You know? We had too many other holes.
We'll see.
The O-line.
We will see. I don't want to see that man in the blue tent no more. That gave me PTSD that first game. I said, when he went into that blue tent against the Niners, I was like, oh.
Did you get worried? Yeah.
You want to know why? Because that's not the last hit this motherfucker's going to take.
No.
Because of the position he plays. and the way he's playing it, Cheeto, I'm telling you, people don't want to hear it. I get it. You know, it's all positivity, love, and rainbows and flowers. But the way that he is running the ball, he cannot do that shit for 17 games, dog. He can't. Not this year. Maybe next year.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe next year when he gets a whole off season and understands, you know, the physicality of the game. This year, that's going to put a lot of wear and tear, bro. That's going.
And you know who learned that too in their career, and he kind of reminds me of him, was Emmett. Because Emmett runs kind of like he'll run into you type shit, and he can break it on you. Yeah. But then he learned later on, I'm gonna not take some of these hits.
Get on down, bro. Get on down. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at the perfect example. He's not even this man's size. Zeke just retired. Look at the wear and tear they put on Zeke.
Oh, they ran the hell out of Ezekiel Elliott though.
Look what they did to him. This is the fucking track we're on this year with this man. That's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. Like, this is what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. We're on that Zeke track with Jency where we're going to run this man to the ground. Like, bro, like the tires will have no track on it. So I'm like, bro.
And hopefully they won't have to with Geno and Bowers, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all. That's all we want to say. Preserve this man. I don't want this man to have no fucking 7-year career. Hell no.
Yeah.
That's what.
See, and that's the difference, Elon. Like, I get people want to say he can be like Beast Mode was bigger.
Beast Mode was big, bro.
Yeah.
He looks big. I get he because he does have size on him.
Yeah.
He does have size on him.
He does.
But it's like that. You got to think about this: 16 weeks of that shit of doing what he does. You know what I mean? Continually running into people.
Hey, if he can do it, he can do it. Fuck, I'll be happy he can do it, bro.
All power. Yeah. But that's why I'm saying that's why we keep Zeus. That's why we keep Raheem. You feel what I'm saying? So even in certain little tough yard situations, get that shit to Zeus, man. We don't have to fucking wear and tear Ashton every single down. You feel what I'm saying? Let Zeus take some of that little shit. Just like Will said, load share with Zeus, bro. Let him take some of that little shit off of him, man. But John says, I'm scared our secondary. Can they cover Terry? No. Debo, maybe. Ladd, fuck no. AJ Brown, come on now. Devontae Smith, come on now. Malik Neighbors, come on now. You talking about Stephon Diggs? Not even Stephon Diggs.
Diggs is going to be the first test. Yeah.
DJ Moore, no. And we even forgetting some. There's some in here we're forgetting. Hey, bro, and I ain't going to cap to you. Out of all these names that you done listed, Ladd McConkey scares me the most.
You play him twice.
They have 400 yards on the Raiders, right? Just on the Raiders alone, 400. We have 0 nickel.
Yeah.
Look at all these receivers. And some of these can even play in the slot too. Terry can play in the slot. Neighbors can play in the slot. Devonta Smith for shit show play in the slot. Oh, dog. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. I hope we got a good pass rush. That's all I want. We got to have a good pass rush. But staying on the Amari thing, man, I'm not that excited if you tell me he's the replacement. But if he's
I get the nostalgia. He came back. He's the last memory a lot of Raider fans have of success. You know, him and Carr. So it's like, oh yeah, he's back, but he ain't the same guy. Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, I mean, I
Quinn
get
Johnson, it. Jesus Christ.
I get you. You know, we have the nostalgia, all the extra. Gee, this what I thought of as soon as we signed him, Cheeto. This is exactly where my mind went. Celtic Shack.
That is such a sad sight to see, big dog.
Celtic Shack, baby. Cab Shack. That's exactly where my mind went to. I
love Shaquille O'Neal, but seeing him like that is like, oh man.
Oh yeah, hey, and everybody knows. If you know about Celtic and Cab Shack, washed is a good word to say.
That's like watching Washington Wizards Jordan, bro.
Come on, dog. Jerry on the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same, bro. It's just not the same. I get we all excited about it. You know what I mean? And again, if Jakobi stays, him being the fourth option, he can eat, right? Because we talking about Bowers, Jakobi, hopefully Trey, and then you talk about Amari. So fourth option, bro, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. But you bump his ass up to the third, we different. So I don't know. I think me and Cheeto on the same way.
He's Niners O.J. Simpson. Oh shit! Niners O.J. dog. Oh man, my dog Chris.
I'm with you. But next, let's. This is a rumor, bro. Let's talk some happy shit because this right here will actually make me happy. Right? This will make me happy. We come on here. Y'all know Rundown don't really drink. I come on here drunk if this happened though. I ain't gonna cap to you. Now, yesterday, it was a nice little juicy rumor, right?
Oh man, don't do it. Come on, dog.
It was juicy rumor. Now, look, bro, at a scale of 1 to 10, talking about he said Witten in Oakland. I forgot we had Jason Witten, dog.
He's one touchdown.
But we talk about this, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, this happening. I'm on a scale fuck no to 10 that this is not happening.
Right.
I just like the fact that we on the phone. That's it, Cheeto. Just be on the phone.
Oh, the fact that we asking questions, we intriguing. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, just be on the phone. That's all I ask, bro. I know this not gonna happen, but you know, in fact, you know, Albright says Dallas has had calls from several teams that include Green Bay and Las Vegas, but they have not had discussions with anyone, and they have not given Parsons permission to seek a trade or work out a contract with anyone.
Right
now, it gets real. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Cheetah. Nothing's going to me, and I want your opinion on this, but nothing's going to move or shake until week 2 of the season. Because I feel like he gonna make a like Chris Jones last year. We gonna make a statement.
Yeah.
Let's go out there. Let y'all go out there against the Eagles, get y'all teeth kicked in, and
Right.
pay me after that. But how you
And
feel?
that's what they start off with too, the Eagles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, how you feel about this? Just them calling.
I mean, I like the fact that they're calling. We always say, like, why didn't they call? Why didn't they do this? Like, if it's true that they're calling to figure out what the price is, what it would look like, do that. I mean, explore your options. I get that. But for a trade of this magnitude, our team ain't ready for that.
Oh no.
You're giving up a lot of your future. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think this. If he plays against the Eagles with no deal, that's stupid. That's dumb. If he does that, I don't think he should do that. You gotta have a deal in place before you play. But
yeah, that'll be crazy if he plays against the Eagles and they're still in the whole
bro.
contract thing.
Dumb. That's dumb for him. Don't do that. So for him, I think he gonna make a statement. Week 1, go ahead and go out there, bro. You know what I mean? See what the Eagles do to you while I'm not out there. And if they really give like they teeth kicked in, Jerry will pay. Jerry gonna pay.
Yeah. I don't see him playing, bro. You saw what he did in the preseason. He was out there on the massage table while they was out playing.
You feel me?
Laying down.
Hey, you goddamn right, Mike. Me and you could play corner. God damn it. Shout out my boy Chris for Raiders. He go out there and play. I seen Chris. He got a cane hit. I sent Chris out there to play corner. We get Micah. No,
right?
That's all we need. Everybody that's scared of the corners and the DBs and shit. You get a guy like this. We look. I mean, you really don't have to worry.
Oh, and it looks nice. Opposite him and Max. Oh man.
Oh yeah,
just terrorizing people, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I doubt it.
Yeah, that's crazy, Joe. If he did, yeah.
I doubt it. But we'll see. DJ in the building. He said, I saw that and rolled my eyes. Facts. Dallas is going to pay him like they did Emmitt Smith years back.
Yeah. They went 0-2, and then Jerry was like, okay, I meant my bad.
That what happened. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Soon as you might get shit, they might go 0-2. And you might fuck around and say, yeah, you're right. My bad. I was tripping. Sway J in the building, man. Raiders was going. Hey, we 1 week away from really getting into it, really saying it.
Hey, for real, it's coming up quick, dog.
Really saying it like I feel like I'm the only one in the group that feel like we're gonna actually win week 1. I don't think like we're gonna lose, to be honest.
I'm not saying we're gonna get killed week 1, but I also feel there's a chance we can lose in New England. Yeah. On a tight game, yeah. I feel that.
Mm-hmm. Tight game, yeah. I'm not with everybody else thinking we gonna get our ass whooped. I'm not. They didn't make them type of additions for me to be like, yeah, we gonna get our ass whooped.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not that good. I don't think all that, bro. They're still the talent on the field still is trash to me. Silver and Facts says, yeah, we might need that Wilkins ass grabbing money next year for a stud DB instead of typing up 1/4 of our cap space and 2 guys in the same position group. True. But then again, if the plan is saying development is the real plan, then like I can see why they say just let Porter run with it.
Yeah. If that's the plan, yeah. we could have had Will Johnson. This wouldn't even be an issue, bro.
All right. Yeah. They don't want us to talk about. They don't want us to talk about draft failures, Cheeto. As much as I do like Jack Besh, I do. Right now, Will Johnson wouldn't sound bad. He wouldn't sound bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still have my faith in Besh. I'm not gonna waver.
I never had it, so I don't have to waver.
Yeah, you wasn't a fan like that to begin with.
Not like y'all. No.
Yeah, you wasn't a fan like that to begin with. Shout out Bueno in the building. What's going on?
What up, Bueno?
Albright is I believe he's an NFL insider. He is an NFL insider. So he do be knowing certain things. Certain things he be on. Now of course he's wrong like certain people, but he got some tracks on things. I will say that. So last final news that we got to talk about, because this one, it's two news. Raiders signed a linebacker from the Rams, right?
I saw that. Yeah,
I like this dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, Cheeto. I actually do like this guy. I saw a little bit of some film earlier today, and I was like, okay, I kind of see something with this one right here. Did you see anything from him that you might have been like, yeah, I like this dude?
Yeah, I clicked on someone's film. They pointed out like Raiders stole one from Rams. So I clicked on the video.
I think I might have watched that.
And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I think it was against Joel. Yeah. That's
and
the
then
one
he had
I
a
saw.
sack this year. Yeah, he had a sack in
Yeah.
the preseason. He was
In the
going off in the preseason.
Yeah.
So I think I watched him live in that Browns game when he sacked Shador. He was actually doing his thing. He was actually doing his thing. So he has some pass rush juice. This is a guy that you can add, I think, to the rotation for sure. Like 100%, you can add him to the rotation. Not
hopefully he's the one that
nothing
kind of
like
like replaces. You know how we wanted to keep Kuntz and Chase on to have like that rotation going. Like hopefully he can be that.
Yeah. That's where I'm. That's exactly where my mind is, Cheeto. I think he'd be that Kuntz type of relief. Yeah, bro. 3 sacks. He was going off in this preseason, bro. So I'm excited we actually played the waiver wire right and got somebody that was actually balling. I feel like
and the Rams have a good history, bro, finding these D linemen, fucker. Yes.
They do. They do. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they be getting them from the undrafted sections and shit too. Rams does do their thing when it comes to like getting players and scouting players. So
I didn't know he was related to Bo until today either. Yeah.
Right. And then look at that.
He's one of the
4
kids,
tackles
right?
for loss. Who?
Him.
This dude? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Bo's out there spreading the seed, wasn't he? God damn, he got 2 family members on the squad. Shit. Because Cedric Jackson ended up making a practice. So then
he did make a practice squad.
He got 2 family members. But look at it, 4 tackles for loss, 3 sacks in the preseason. That's 3 games.
That's 3 games, man. That's good right there.
4
preseason or not, like how many of our players got that?
4 tackles for loss, 3 sacks in 3 games. I'm with that. I'm with that 100%. So I like this signing right here. We can add that to the rotation. Man, bro, I can't wait till we play the Chargers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think they're gonna be ass. I think
we get in it. We get it to them.
Oh, dog, they just lost. You can't tell me you lose somebody like Slater and you don't have no like receivers.
Oh, that was a big loss. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna be all right from that. You're gonna feel that eventually. Last but not least, last signing, and then we can talk about like the roster. And I know you gotta get on out of here soon because you got the connection. But this is the signing today we made because we released one of the longtime players on our squad. Thayer Munford was let go today. He was let go. Sweet feet Munford. I mean, if you watch him in the preseason, Cheeto, come on now.
He had a bad preseason,
Thayer
bro.
Thayer was not good in the preseason at all. So I understand why they let him go. I completely understand that. My thing is that okay, said he's not. Okay.
Nah, okay.
The starting line of the Chargers struggling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They gonna feel that. But as far as our O-line, we replaced Thayer with this dude, right? Forsythe. I'm gonna play something for y'all real quick because I need y'all to understand the depth of like how trash this dude is.
This guy?
I ain't gonna cap to you, Cheeto. We could have kept Thayer.
Oh, wow.
We could have kept Thayer. We could have honestly let Charles Grant be the swing. To be honest with you, I'm about to play you some, and this is from somebody on Twitter. I respect his ball opinion. He be getting some things right, man. He be doing his things, man. As far as that, I kind of want to get him on the show too, because he be knowing what he's talking about, especially with the draft season, all this extra, man. He be getting it in. But I'm gonna play this for y'all real quick, and just listen to some of these numbers, bro.
The worst player in the NFL that is getting significant snaps for their team right now is Seattle Seahawks right tackle Stone Forsythe. And the guy right next to him, right guard Anthony Bradford, is also one of the very worst starters in the NFL. I feel like I'm watching two secret agents teaming up together to completely wreck an offense. Let's put this into perspective. Stone Forsythe has allowed the most pressures in the NFL with 35. The guy in second place, Terrence Steele of the Cowboys, has allowed 19 pressures, almost half what Stone Forsythe has allowed. Like, look at all the clear grouping, and then there's him. I promise you, the more you watch these guys play football, the higher you will get on Geno Smith. It's a miracle that he's only taking like 3 sacks a game right now. I find myself perplexed with their protection plans sometimes. Like Connor Williams is going to try to work something out. These guys act like they've got it. And then here comes Kyle Duggar screaming off the edge unblocked. If Geno isn't an absolute hero, their drive will be over the moment they get behind the stick. And if you're wondering why the Seahawks are stuck behind the sticks all the time, this is a pretty great representation of why. If they didn't have Kenneth Walker, who can occasionally go superhuman and make a bunch of guys miss, this would be the worst rushing attack in the NFL. It is so painful to watch. I'd rather slam my The tight ends cannot block either. Laken Tomlinson is also really bad. Like, if I was Ryan Grubb, you might as well not even bother. The Seahawks are such a great example of why line play is everything to offensive success, because they have a great quarterback. They have great receivers. They have a good running back duo, and yet for the second straight year, they are getting wrecked, and they cannot do what they want to do on offense because the line is so incompetent, and any defense with a pulse is going to wreck them. Forsythe is a third stringer. It's very unfortunate that Abe Lucas and George Fant both went down, but as for the rest of them, it's just inexcusable. You can't.
So there's that. Shout out to Elite Takes.
That is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to the guy Nico Elite Takes on Twitter for that, because definitely wanted to ask him to use that. But that breakdown shows you everything right there, bro. Because I would go into it, but that was perfect. Look, the film, the fucking numbers, it matches Cheeto. The dude's trash. He's ass.
So
he's a real.
We signed the worst guard, and now we picked up the worst tackle.
Thank you. Look, and shout out my guy Alex, man, in the building, man. Appreciate you for being here, bro. I know you're gonna do a little breakdown. I apologize in advance, big dog, for the film you got to watch on Forsythe. I apologize in advance because it's gonna be a rough watch.
That is crazy.
Technically, Cheeto, yes. Historically, in the history of the NFL, we have signed the worst guard and worst tackle in the span of a year. This is, and I'm not even bullshitting with you, Cheeto. Historically, Forsythe's numbers are historically one of the worst tackles in the NFL. Historically.
Man.
We don't give a fuck about PBFF, but this motherfucker got a 39.
Oh.
Like, look, I'm trying to make it make sense, but for this, bro, and as bad as Thayer was, I could have kept Thayer. Shit, I could have let Dalton Wagner play.
Oh my God.
I could have got
that dude looks trash, man. I hadn't seen nothing on him until you showed me that.
I'm glad you've seen it now. Because that's right there, bro. And look, I don't know if I can blame. I don't know who to blame. As far as this signing, right? Because it could be Spy Tech, but guess what? This dude was with Pete. This dude was with Pete. I think Pete drafted this dude. Now I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, he might have, but let me see. I don't know if he drafted him, but I know for sure he played with Pete in Seattle.
That is crazy, man.
So Pete has seen this man. All right, now let's not sit here and act like it's all Spy Tech. Spy Tech don't know this motherfucker like that. Right?
Nah.
The connection is with Pete. So maybe it has to go.
If I say Pete did not draft him. Did draft him.
Yeah, Pete,
wow.
He did draft him.
Did draft him.
That makes it even so again, we can try to blame Spy Tech. I'm not blaming Spy Tech for this one. Not this one. This is all Pete.
Crazy.
This is Pete. So again, we can't just be shifting blame to who we like. It's everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's to blame.
You know what? P and Spy Tech must be fans of like Prison Connect and I Can Fix Her type mentality.
Yes. That's it, bro. That's 75% of the team. That 75% of the team, we're all saying, "Oh, we can fix them. They're just gonna be better here." Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we can't keep
Dude,
doing
it was the scheme. Over here, we're gonna play in a better scheme. They're gonna be ready. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, we say this all the time. We literally say this all the time. That's not gonna work for every player, right? We just know it's not gonna work for every player. This right here just strengthens what I said the other day, Cheeto. You know, this team like a fucking struggling alcoholic, bro. One injury, and we own the bottle. We are back on the bottle, dog. We gonna be fucked off because anybody gets injured on either side of the ball, we're fucked, bro. Yeah. Now imagine, knock on wood, imagine DJ Glaze go down. Now we gotta send this motherfucker in there.
No, I'd rather go with one of the damn rookies.
Put Glaze in. Let Glaze be the swing, or not Glaze. Let Grant be the swing.
Grant.
Let Grant be the swing, bro. I'll be fine with that. But this, I don't understand it. It just how. And I posted this shit earlier, bro. And I'll show it right here. But I think LV said it. And shout out to LV, man. I know y'all got y'all show in a little bit. Appreciate you for tuning in as you do, man. Appreciate you. And shout out to the connection guys as always, bro. Showing that love. But I posted this shit earlier, bro. And this shit and LV is 100% right, bro. I'm on track with you. Gino gotta be having fucking PTSD. God damn, bro. I know no way Pete could have did this knowing what he did to his mans like that, bro, last year. This was terrible.
Oh, Jesus.
It was terrible.
Hey, you got a $10.
Kasi, man. $10 holla in the building. Appreciate you, big dog. He says, oh no's, we waited and didn't sign to the practice squad. Touchdown, Tommy Millott. The next coming of Julian Edelman. Oh God, the sky is falling. Our season is doomed. Hashtag. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at that at all. Space B said we brought Stone in to teach Grant what not to do. Yeah, I get you. There you go, Space. That's a good way to look at it. Whatever this
maybe this is one of those signings where something's wrong with the dude, so we just net him to get his medical insurance back, and I don't know.
Yeah. Not with this shit at all,
oh my God.
So about to get into the roster, man. Just finish it all now. I know you got to go to the connection soon, so whenever you got to dip out, just let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead and
I got to get going, but I appreciate you, man.
Of course,
and
man,
then once the season starts, y'all, we gonna get the State of the Nation going again. Do the reviews of the games and shit.
That's a fact, man. Make sure y'all keep tuning in. If you want more Cheeto and rundown content, man, make sure you guys tuning in because during the season we're gonna have more of that for you.
Hey, appreciate you, fam.
Hey, you already know, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Tap in. I'm gonna tap in with the show as soon as I'm done here, man.
For sure. Have a good show.
You next, bro. LV, you next. You better next time I need a guest, bro. You got to be available. Every time I ask you where you at, you somewhere living your best fucking life. I don't know what you're doing, LV. Will, you too, bro. I got to get you on here too, man. Been seeing you on with y'all new show, man. With the Black Hole chapter, man. So definitely want to get you on here as well, man. Hey, but LV killing the Instagram game, y'all. If y'all ain't following LV on Instagram, man, make sure y'all tap in with that because he is killing the Instagram game for sure. But we're gonna end it out here. We're gonna get ready to end it out. But before we do, right, y'all already know what time it is. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. All I try to do is get that good, real rated content. Try to have fun over the plug at the same time, man. But at the same time, I appreciate y'all, man, having that good conversation. So, last but not least, man. We'll go to the practice squad, and then we're gonna get ready to get on out. You know the deal, man. Got the daddy duties I gotta take care of this thing. But damn, I just saw a tweet I had from a year ago. That roster is completely fucking different now. This shit's crazy. Crazy what a year can do. But let's go ahead. Let's show this thing, man. Let's see. Is this the real roster? I want to see if this is the real roster. This is the practice squad. Okay, this is the practice squad. Let me make sure I find the actual stuff. All right, I gotta find actual stuff. But while I'm doing that, y'all let me know, man. Is there any surprises y'all had? Anybody y'all was like, what the hell are we doing? You know what I mean? What are we doing? I don't know. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know down below. Is there anybody that y'all felt like we should have kept? Maybe. Anybody that we probably should have held on to? I ain't gonna lie, there was a couple of people that we did end up releasing, but we ended up getting them back. So I'm not even all that pissed on it. But I decided we gonna do it like this. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Show the roster here. So first we're gonna do the offense, right? We already know some of the usuals, right? Some of our usual suspects. Colton Miller, Jordan Meredith, Kappa, Parham ends up making the roster. Everybody, no surprises there. Will Putnam was interesting. Will Putnam making the roster was a little interesting, but I guess they're really done with that JPJ playing center, right? I guess they really done with JPJ playing center because he seems that they can't keep fucking with it apparently. So keeping Putnam just all signals that Meredith is for sure that center. He's for sure that center. So going off of there, man, Caleb Rogers, Thayer Mumford just got released, so we know that, and replaced with Stone Forsythe. So we just talked about that. I don't know about that move. We'll see. Geno Smith, Aiden O'Connell, Kenny Pickett rounded out for the quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett in sleeping on it. This is a move again. That's why I say I like to come out here and after maybe I sleep on the move, because if I come out here immediately, I'm probably definitely gonna talk shit. So sleeping on it. Kenny Pickett is not a bad number 2 quarterback. It's not terrible. Not mad at it, right? Obviously, you hope this motherfucker never sniffs grass, but you know, I'm not mad at him being QB2. He does have experience. He has played. He's won games, I guess. If you play good defense, you know, you can keep him from turning the ball over and running the ball pretty good. Like, you know, the regular standard backup motto. You can be not formidable, but you can keep your head above water, I guess. So Kenny Pickett, number 2, not completely terrible. It's better. He's better than Aiden O'Connell. I will say that. So cool. My only issue is there is no developmental piece. I'm wondering when the Raiders are finally going to say, let's develop somebody as a quarterback. But y'all know what it is. We're not going to turn into that YouTube channel until draft day comes. We turn into an official Raiders draft a quarterback channel. But as for right now, we roll with Geno and we full steam ahead. So quarterback room, not completely surprised. Now, if it was up to me, Aiden would have got the pink slip, but he got hurt. So you're forced to keep him. As far as running backs, I am actually very happy about the running back room. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm proud of it too. I think everybody that's on the running back room, I feel like I predicted correctly. And I feel like it's the right move to keep these running backs. Genty, of course. Zamir showed some things in his preseason. I know we was hating on what we saw last year, but this year, you know, we just finally have to come to terms that he's a better number 2 back, right? Like he's a better number 2 back. He's better in the role to spell somebody. He's not a starter. And we've seen that multiple times across the league, you know what I mean? But now he's back in that role. Dylan Lowby making the squad, man. Again, we all watch preseason, man. We all watch the preseason. It's not really a surprise to me that he did, right? It's not a surprise because he was making plays, bro. He was making plays. Yeah, Pickett was the 5th guy in Cleveland. I will give you that, Pete, but he was hurt. He was hurt. So I feel like he probably would have been square in the competition. Now, that's not saying anything for Cleveland, but he would have been square in that competition if he wasn't hurt. I will say that. This we'll talk about because I don't agree with that. I don't know why they didn't bring him back on the practice squad. Nate needs permission. But yeah, man, continuing on, Raheem Mostert making the squad. I don't know if some people were like confused. I don't know why some people were confused. Number one, you paid them. They went out and seeked Raheem Mostert. But not only that, bro, I feel like if you're not going to use Dylan Lowby as a receiver, right? That's where I'm already at. If they're not going to use Dylan Lowby as a receiver and they're only going to use him on special teams, then I feel like Raheem Mostert has better catching ability than Zamir White. He's a better all-around back than Zamir White. So in keeping him in the backfield, you can even use the rotation a little bit more, right? So I like this running back room. Not mad at it. Happy they kept Collier on the practice squad as well. Sincere McCormick his reign as a Raider is ended. Now, funny, he went to the Niners. They probably saw him in joint practice and all the extra, and they probably liked him. But yeah, I thought it was the right move to keep Collier and let McCormick go. I think it was about time to let McCormick go, and Collier showed a little bit more to me. So yeah, I'm definitely with that. But I like this running back room this year. This is a great room, actually. Another great room, tight end room. I like it. Now, when I say great room, I mean as far as they complement each other very, very nicely. Everybody in that running back room, I think, can complement each other or take some steam off one another. So that's why I feel like it's a great room. As far as the tight ends, another good room where I feel like they all complement each other. They all could take some steam off each other. Nothing needs to be said about 89. 87 as far as Mayer. We know, this is a year he got to bump up the play. He has to bump up the play, and I think he's going to do that this year, man. I think he's going to do that this year. So I'm excited to see him this year and get in. Ian Thomas, another big body, right? Big body can block, make contested catches at times. So yeah, I'm with Pete damn near. This is damn near the best tight end room in the league. I'm not gonna lie. Alec, I knew Labby would make it on special teams. Agreed. Yeah, he was playing his ass off on special teams, so you got to give it to him there. So yeah, I agree. Damn near best tight end room in the league. Receivers: Trey Tucker, Dante Thornton, Jakobi Meyers, Jack Besh, Amari Cooper. I'm not mad at it with the addition again. Right now, you look at this list. What we talked about early in the show. Adding Amari Cooper to this list, it looks good. Right now, we're like, okay, all right, don't look bad. Now, guess what? X out Jakobi Meyers' name from this list. Look how it looks now. It don't look that good, do it? So that's what I'm saying. The move yesterday, it's a great move as an add-on. Great move as an add-on because you add some veteran talent to the room. Now, I heard 805 talking about he's worried for Jack Besh. I could see that. I just personally think Jack Besh is going to play more in the slot. And I heard that yesterday, I think either is today, Spy Tech said that he's going to be, getting the reps on the outside, which makes me think that Amari is going to be rotating with Dante Thornton a lot. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I think Amari's going to be rotating with Dante Thornton quite a bit, and that's where he's going to be going. And I think we see Jack Besh go to his natural role in the slot, right? So again, I know, I saw 805 and it is legitimate. You can't say like, what's going on with Jack Besh? We didn't see shit in the preseason. We didn't, we haven't heard anything, but I do think that because of Thornton's lack of route running expertise right now, you'll use Amari in certain spots in formations, and we can keep switching it out like that, right? I think that's what they're going to do. So, again, I like this receiver room if you pay Jakobi Meyers. If you pay Jakobi Meyers, I like this receiver room. If you don't, well, yeah, it's kind of booty at that point. So, there's the offense, ladies and gents. That's the offense. Now, let's go to the defense quickly so we can see what we got there. Oh, look at that, man. My timing is crazy, man. Baby just woke up. I'm about to get ready for the show. About to get ready to end the show. Our timing is wild, man. Love it. But we looking at it, right? Defense up on the block. Now, this is where some of us start to get the jitters. We start to get a little scared. Now, defensive line. Underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. This defensive line don't look good on paper. Now, on paper, it don't look good. Now, of course, we can wait to the field and see how they perform. But on paper, bro, let's be real with ourselves. This don't look all that great. You feel what I'm saying? Tyree Wilson, okay. Thomas Booker, who we traded for and is now a DT3. Charles Snowden made it, which, okay, I'm not mad at Charles Snowden making it. Malcolm Kuntz, Adam Butler, okay, Pagese. Fotu, not completely mad at him making it. He didn't practice all that much, but he's probably the only, like, nose with experience we have, right? He's probably the only nose tackle with like some really experience we have. And I'm talking about like pure nose tackle. So yeah, I can see why he made it. Lualu still got some things to, show. Tonka, Liked what I saw from Tonka and Pagisa in the preseason, though. But, they're rookies. And then we got Max Crosby, of course. But, you're expecting all the good shit from Kuntz, Butler, Max, right? And those are the three you expect everything from. Now, Tyree's a wild card. I'm not going to say I expect good things from him because I don't know what to get from Tyree yet. So we'll see. Thomas Booker's a wild card. Who knows how he'll play? But everybody else is depth, right? Everybody else is depth. I would be way better if our starting unit looked a little bit more formidable. Because this is where this is going to ruffle some feathers maybe, but now if you told me Christian Wilkins was in this room as it is right here, I like the way it looks. I personally like the way it looks. But now looking at this, right, it's not the same. It's not the same. If Christian Wilkins was in here and everybody else was the same names and all that, I'm like, yeah, our rotation is nasty. I like the way we getting down. But right now, there's no, like, in the interior, there is no guy. There's no guy. Like, we have Butler, yeah. But even Butler finna get double teamed if nobody else start performing. And even with Butler, he wasn't the guy. Christian Wilkins was the guy, right? So I don't know. Now Butler can perform and become, that different piece, because there's another level to his game that he can add on to. Like, I love Adam Butler too, but there's another level he probably has to go this year in order for us to do what we want to do, right? He has to play to another level. So we'll see if that can come to pass. Tyree, we all know what time it is, bro. Game time. I'm not, and we're gonna stamp this before the season. I'm not happy with no incremental ass growth. Fuck that. I'm not cool with incremental growth. It needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. And I'm talking about you need to look like a goddamn 7th overall pick. I don't give a shit if he's slightly improved in the run. Who cares? Let's just keep it a bean, bro. Let's keep it a bean. I'm going to say what nobody else wants to say. Maybe no other content creator said it. Who knows? But I'm going to say it. Nobody gives a shit if he got a little bit better in the run. Who gives a fuck? We brought your ass here to get 10 plus sacks. That's what the fuck you need to do. I don't care how much little better he's gotten in the technique in the run game. If you're not getting tackles for loss, save that shit from me, bro. I don't care about how much better he looks stopping somebody for 2 yards. Who gives a fuck? Right? Like, bro, he stopped somebody for, last year he stopped him for 5 yards. This year he only stopped him for 2. Great. That's what we want. That's what we expect from him, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, look at this room. He needs to play the way we need him to play. No ifs, ands, or buts. There is no excuses. I don't want to look at the end of the year and this man only has like 5 sacks, 2 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, or whatever the fuck. That's all we get. Come on, dog. It's not enough. He needs to perform. So, yes, I'm happy with the incremental growth. That's fine. It is what it is. But if we're going to keep it real, we shouldn't really care, because he has to play the way we need him to play. And it may sound harsh, but it ain't going to sound harsh in week 6, and this motherfucker ain't getting no pressure. So we're gonna hold that standard now. We are going to hold that standard now. I need more from Tyree. 4-letter word, baby, all season. More. I need more. Same with Max too. Yeah, of course. Most times Max can do no wrong. But as far as Max this year, hey, big dog, it's time to start getting that ball out. It's time to start getting some turnovers. That's real deal. You feel what I'm saying? Because now there's another level everybody has to go. He's got to start getting turnovers this year. That's point simple, plain, and facts. I love Max to death. He can really do no wrong in my eyes. But as far as getting our name in them conversations where motherfuckers start talking about TJ Watt and Myles Garrett, you know why they talk about them dudes like that? They get the football. That's the only thing Max ain't done yet. Once he starts doing that, now we have different conversations. But guess what? It has to happen now. Has to. Kuntz. Ain't no time for no slow build to it. There's no time for it. We all like Malcolm. Hey, it's money here, big dog. We talking about real change. We ain't talking about no pocket change no more. We talking about shit that's gonna really feed the fam. Ain't no that We had an injury last year, and we all understand that. But we on a 1-year contract, baby. It's time to get going. We living off goodwill of 8 games from 2 years ago, from a regime ago. You feel what I'm saying? It's time. It's all time, right? It's time for everybody to push it up one more level, one more notch. If we all talking about getting to the playoffs, if we talking about really doing some shit, then yeah, we got to kick this bitch up a notch. No ifs, ands, or buts. So yeah, okay, everybody in the nation's cool with getting rid of Christian Wilkins. He only played 5 games. Cool. Well, yeah, everybody else need to step it up. So that's where we at on this D-line. And the reason we got to be harsh on this D-line, we have to be harsh, y'all. We can't, as a fan base, sit out here and be timid on this D-line. Why? I'm going to skip the linebackers. We'll go to them last. Why can we not be timid? Because everybody's talking about this position. Ain't no time for no bullshit in that D-line, dog. Nobody can sit there and afford to start slow. Nobody. Because we out here playing a rookie that's only has 2 years of cornerback experience, period. Well, he's played corner for 2 years of his natural born life. And we taking it easy on motherfuckers we drafted 7th overall that need to get 10 plus sacks. Wrong. No, hell no, we're not doing that. The corner room is concerning. It is. But at the end of the day, we all knew that. We can't come out here like we didn't know that in April. And guess what? Go back to the draft content, bro. I know a lot of y'all was with me and the same thing with TRS and all that. Go back to April, bro. We all talked about it. We all know. We all knew as soon as we got Darian Porter and he was slotted to start, we're going to go through some growing pains, bro. We're going to go through some growing pains. And Darian Porter is going to get a couple weeks of B2A. And if you don't know what that means belt to ass. It's going to be a couple weeks of that. Why? Bro, we're going to – I think who did it? Ja Rader? He just named us all the receivers or some of the receivers we go against this year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's game time. But guess what? Feet to the fire, bro. If he's actually something and we're going to be able to see something, we'll be able to see it. And we'll be able to see it pretty early in the season if he's going to be able to be something or not. Right? Eric Stokes, he's the veteran as it stands. And that's shaky because he has a shaky injury past his damn self and a shaky history his damn self. So, and you mean to tell me our backups are DeCamerion Richardson and Blue Kelly? Yeah. It's rough. So again, there is, like Alex says, Kuntz got to ball out. You goddamn right. Kuntz need to come out with his hair on fire. You goddamn right. I can't be in these games a week from now, a couple days from now, and be asking the question when we come out here and talk again, where the fuck is Malcolm Kuntz? If I'm asking that, we're in trouble. We in trouble. Can't ask that question, right? I can't ask that. Honestly, I can't ask that question about none of the D-line because we got to be the toughest on them out of everybody in the defense, bro. Linebackers, now we can go here, which was once the shittiest unit of the entire defense, has now looked like it becomes a strength. I think this is probably the better unit of the defense, if I'm not going to lie to y'all. Jamal Adams makes it, which I don't know why anybody was surprised. If he was cut, I would have started the mutiny my damn self. It would have been stupid. Eichenberg makes it. Okay. Tommy played okay. He wasn't great, but he played okay. Devin White was going to make it. We knew that. He had some nice little plays in the preseason. Landon Roberts was going to make it. He had some good plays. Lindenberg making it surprises me a tad, but hey, not mad at it. If you want to keep the developmental piece, I'm not mad. He was better than Matt Jones. And we didn't even see Amari Gainer on the field. So keeping Lindenberg, not super mad. And of course, Jermaine Pratt. Looking at these linebackers, bro, it's the best defensive unit on the squad. It's the best defensive unit on the squad on paper. And I think they're going to be that while we play too. So they're going to, talking about this group, right? The defensive line, the linebackers are going to help with that pressure aspect. You know, Buddy on our screen, right? Big dog on our screen, Devin White. He's going to help with the pressure aspect, right? He's going to be able to blitz. Jamal Adams help with the pressure aspect. So Yes, I think they are going to help us tremendously. Especially you look at Pratt being able to actually cover, right? Jamal Adams to a tad be able to cover now that he's closer to the line of scrimmage. So yeah, I like these dudes, man. I like these dudes. Joseph C says only reason Crosby didn't get sacks was the high ankle sprain. You ever have one of those? No. Oh yeah, 100%. No joke. And this the thing with me, Joseph. It's not about him getting sacks. I don't like care about him getting sacks because I know he's going to do that. My thing is everybody constantly puts the Nick Bosa's, the TJ Watts, Myles Garrett, they put them ahead of Max because they turn the ball over. Like that's just plain and simple in fact, bro. Like when I watch Nick Bosa, he gonna fuck around and turn the ball over. TJ Watt for sure is gonna fuck around and turn the ball over. Like that's just what they do. And I think, once he starts doing that, because that's how you affect the game even more. A sack is gonna affect the game 100%, but getting the ball out back to the offense, we all know, right? Like that is worth way more. It's worth way more. So the more of that he has, the closer we can smell that DPOY. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. More turnovers Max has, the closer that DPOY gets. That's it. That's all we want. And again, it's all greatness at the end of the day. That's all we want. We want greatness. Fuck all that reaching the ceiling and then that's it. Like, nah, bro, there's more to go. There's more to go. Safeties. To me, the safeties are the second best room on the defense. The second best room. I think they're gonna make plays, man. Chin gonna make plays. Palomau, I think he gonna get his shot, man. He gonna make plays. He might struggle a little to start it off because we talked about it all off season. He's never played center field safety. Isaiah Palomau has never played center field safety. He might struggle a little, but eventually I feel he will figure it out. And we already saw glimpses. He gets his hands on the football, bro. Palomau gets his hand, and so did Chin this preseason. I feel like we're gonna get our hands on the football a lot this season, man. We finally gonna maybe see some interceptions, and they're gonna come from this room right here. So remember, Rundown says, man, they'll come down from this room. Yeah, I feel like every other game I'm watching TJ Watt strip sack. Every other game. So it's about time, bro. I wonder if the addition of Brennan Jackson, if this allows Pratt to go more traditional linebacker position than me on the defensive line. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love my chat, man. That's why I love getting on here. Yes, and yes. Bringing Brennan Jackson now allows us to have a better rotation. Because now like you said, Pratt can do his thing at the linebacker. I don't like Pratt on the line, to be honest with y'all. I don't. I like him roaming. I think that's his better natural position anyway. So him roaming and adding Jackson to that rotation does help a little bit with the pressure as well. So I will say that I do like what he brings. I do like what he brings. Nick Bosa vanished a lot in big games. I'm not saying Nick Bosa is better than Max. I honestly do not believe he is. But you know how motherfuckers talk. You know how football people talk. That they constantly put him over Max. You know what I mean? And I think there's a reason. I think that's the reason. But needs to get some turnovers. We just made him one of the highest paid. It's only right. Well, you're right. I mean, that is true too. Max making $35 million. I mean, that is true. We call spade a spade. Again, I love Max. It is what it is, bro. But he's making $35 million. You pay $35 million to get them turnovers, big dog. That is true. Jay says Chin is solid. Yes, he is. I feel like we lucked up getting Chin and replacing him with Merrick, to be honest. I feel like we're going to see that impact. I feel good. We have big physical safeties. Both can play strong safety. Yes. We're going to see if we don't have a free safety, though. We're going to be able to tell. And hey, y'all know me. A lot of y'all been here a long time, bro. I've been talking about this shit for a minute. I don't know if we have a true free safety on the squad. We have a room full of fucking strong safeties, to be honest with you, if you look at it. There's a room full of strong safeties. So we'll see. I know it's not on the agenda, but kind of worried about Cash Money Carlson only producing tokens when it matters. Well, I don't want to get too far into that. I still think he's good. On my Madden shit though, bro, I'm ready to cut Carlson ass. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I can't make a kick to save my life in this new Madden. Shit is crazy. Carlson is missing every big kick I try to take. I'm damn near ready to cut his ass on there. But real life, he is solid. He's solid. So I don't know. Now let's go through the practice squad. We're gonna get ready to end on out of here. Now I saw somebody talk about us getting rid of Terrell Edmonds. We actually brought him back. And I believe he's part of the practice squad. So we can rest easy on that, although I don't think he played particularly all that well in the preseason. But then again, he got signed like 2 weeks into it. So, like, I can understand. I can understand why he didn't play well. But let's look at it, man. Last section we got looking at these practice squad players, man. And again, y'all already know what it is, bro. Much love to everybody that's here. Make sure you hit that like, hitting that subscribe button if it's your first time here and you're feeling what you're hearing and you like this ready to talk, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Of course, y'all already know what time it is, man. We're trying to hit that 3K. But looking at it, last but not least, we're gonna show this practice squad. These are the players, 17 players that are signed to the squad, man. Alex Bachman returned. Chris Collier, Terrell Edmonds, man. Hey, man, Bachman got that Raider scholarship, man. Telling y'all, Bachman got the files, bro. Bachman has the files. He is not going nowhere. He on that you know what I call it? That BP scholarship. And that BP stand for Brandon Parker. Certain players are getting that BP scholarship 100%. Alex Bachman. Chris Collier's back. I thought Sincere was on that BP scholarship, but he ended up getting waived. So okay. Chris Collier, Terrell Edmonds, Jafari Harvey, didn't really see him. Cedric Jackson, I'm glad they brought back. Matt Jones, they must see something. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He was bad in the preseason, but there were some flashes. There were a couple plays where I said, okay, it was a little something. But more along the lines, yeah, they want to work with him, get him in there. Mai, DT from Baylor, so brought him back. Antonio Mafi, bringing Mafi back, I'm kind of perplexed because Mafi was not good at all in the preseason. So I don't know. But maybe, hey, they work with him. They want to work with him. We'll see what we get. I mean, he is 330, so I guess. Cam Miller was brought back to the practice squad. So not complete loss there. But we can all tell he wasn't ready. Albert Akumwa, I don't know how to say that last name, so I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But a tight end we bring back. We bring back Carter Runyon, which I'm happy about as well. I'm glad we brought him back. Shorter, another measure. All these guys are like a lot of measurables, like measurable guys. He's 6'5", they're all big. They probably got the weight to them. We bring back, thank God we were able to bring back Laki Tassi, because that was the one I was going to be pissed about if we lost. So thank God we were able to bring him back and continue to work with him, man. I think with more work, bro, we'll get something out of that. So thank God we got him back. Trey Taylor, he comes back. Not mad at that. More depth. The two players I'm 100% glad we brought back are Laki Tassi and Greedy Vance. I'm glad we brought them two dudes back. I like Greedy Vance coming back. He made a couple plays in the preseason I was happy with. Now, you can definitely tell he ain't ready, right? He made some bad ones too, where I was like, yeah, you're not ready to play it for real. But there's something to work with there. Of course, I mean, shit, with the nickel position the way it is, you got to try to find any avenue to find something, right? You got to try to find something. So, yeah, Greedy Vance, cool. Wagner back, man. Hey, continue to work with Wagner. You 6'8", 3-something, right? You continue to work with Wagner, and goddamn it, if all come to worst, bro, between him and Forsythe, I'm putting Wagner in there. Fuck it. We'll see what goes down. And then last but not least, man, they brought JT Woods back. I think we saw JT a little bit. Well, he wasn't all that great, but bringing him back to the practice squad for depth, at least, that's what it is. So that's all the guys, man. Like y'all said, I'm not understanding why I don't know. Did they have the opportunity to bring Carter back? If they had the opportunity to bring Carter back and they didn't, that's head scratching. Because I thought Carter played well. I thought he played very well. Now, this is the thing. Are you going to keep him over a guy like Snowden? But signing him to the practice squad, I thought we could have did, though, at least. Right? Like, we brought back a dude, Jafari Harvey. Right? We brought back Jafari Harvey, and I don't remember seeing him out there. Now, what number was he? I don't even remember what number he was. Right? But bringing back Jafari Harvey and not Andre Carter is a little perplexing to me. So I don't know. Mark said they have to keep Bachman. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is with certain one of these dudes, but they keep finding a way. They find a way. He had a good camp. Okay, so that's probably why they keep him. Just not enough room in the DT room. Okay, nice. My phone's been broken last 2 days, so catching up on roster moves. You know I got you. You already know what time it is, Huey. Yeah, I don't understand them not keeping Andre, but I'm not gonna cry spilled milk over it. It ain't nothing that I'm like, fuck this team. I'm not gonna say all that. Joseph C. Andre Carter is one-dimensional player, great pass rusher, but not best run defender. Carroll usually likes two-way defensive ends. Yeah, can see that. Although one is to stand that our rotation can use all the help it can get. But hey, I do understand that point, though. I do understand that. Nah, they kept Chris Smith. Chris Smith actually made the active roster, so he's looking to get some time. Which I don't know if he would have got this much time if Lonnie Johnson didn't get hurt. I don't even think Terrell Edmonds gets signed if Lonnie Johnson gets hurt, to be honest. So I think that kind of threw a damper in some things. But we'll see what happens when he gets back. Raider Pete, Trey Taylor's not finished. He never got a fair shake. Why keep Mafia or Putnam or Bachman over Carter? Dude is a mauler. Yeah, I'm with that. Mafia was booty this offseason. I don't know. Oh, he was 91? He was okay then. I remember him a little bit. I haven't seen anything from Trey Taylor or Chris Smith to feel comfortable. Chris Smith made some plays, but he didn't pop to me. Yeah, he's not a player that pops. That's his thing. I think he's more of just a steady presence type of guy. But he had some tackles he had some tackles this preseason I cannot ignore. He made some real safe, strong tackles this preseason where I was like, okay, all right. He made some things shake. So I wasn't mad at that at all. At them keeping him again. I think they're forced to keep him anyway because of Lonnie Johnson. But I'm not mad at them keeping him. He's good depth at the very least. So there's that, man. That is the show, ladies and gents. We went through the roster, went through the signings as we do, man. Y'all already know what it is here on the rundown, man. We go through everything. Try to give you the rundown of everything. Hey, one more week, baby. One more week. And we on the real stuff. All right. So y'all know what it is. Tune in every Wednesday. If you're new, every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right? We going live. Usually on these days during the season, we're talking about the injury report for both teams. And kind of what we need to do in order to pull out a dub. So we're starting that next week. We're going to give you the rundown on the injuries, right? And what we need to do to pull out a win in New England. So it's going to be real next week. Tomorrow, we are off. We are off tomorrow as far as blunts and breakdowns because this is the last off week of film we will get for 16, 17 weeks. So for that, we are going to go ahead and take tomorrow off, get one last little woosah before we really get into the weeds. Y'all know what time it is, bro. It's game time. Shit, y'all thought we was working in the preseason. Shit, it's 16 weeks of real work now. So we on. So tomorrow will be a little break. Thinking about it, we were thinking about doing Forsythe, but after watching all that extra shit, I'm not subjecting myself to no goddamn Forsythe film. I'm not doing it. So we're taking the break. But you will see me Saturday, right? Another episode. We back for Good Morning Raiders, man, with my dog Jay. So we back. We will be back on Saturday for that. And we got college games to watch on Saturday, man. So it's gonna be a pretty good day. But other than that, man, y'all know what time it is, bro. Keep tuning in. Keep showing that love, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Y'all know what it is, man. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button only if you're feeling what you're hearing. We can disagree, but as long as we having good conversation, y'all know what it is, man. So make sure you're hitting all them buttons as we do. And for your last regularly scheduled programming, all right, we trying to get that 3K, baby. 3K, we close. Hey, we creeping up there ever so surely and slowly. We creeping up there. So make sure you guys share out the content, man. Let's keep getting there, man. Once we do it, we're going to get that Geno Smith giveaway. Y'all know what it is. So till then, man, appreciate all y'all. We got merch on the way. DJ, once it hits you, let me know, man. DJ is my guinea pig low key for the merch right now. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. He's my guinea pig for the merch. Just got to let y'all know. He's been showing all that love. Had to send him something, but he gonna let me know what it feel like, what it look like. All right, and based off that, we got that rundown merch soon, man. So it's coming. But make sure you guys tap in, man. It's good shows across the network, man. I know my boy Mike is on with Mo. Is it Motten? I believe it's Moten or Motten. I gotta know what his last name is because I feel like I keep pronouncing that shit wrong, and I want to bring him back on the show, and I keep pronouncing that shit wrong. But he got my boy Mo over there. So tune in with him. And of course, the connection is on as well. My dog Cheeto and all them over there with the connection. So tune in as well, man, for your other rated content. But y'all know what I say here every time we're getting ready to get on out of here. We keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown. Till then, I'm going to see y'all next Wednesday for another Rundown show. Till then, y'all be safe. Love y'all. Peace.